friends, welcome again to this episode here of the Pirate Round. I be Cap'n and Scarlet here, and this be the Scarlet Raven. And we want to say hello to our friends and thank you for supporting us through all this effort we put into our show here, and even through these tough times. You know, the captain and I here are still, the quartermaster rather, and I are still producing our show and sending it out to those who want to see it. And we want to say our appreciation. We're going to pour you out a drink of some Jamaican Mountain Red from the Cursed Crystal Skull that any sane person would run away screaming from if they'd seen it floating above their heads. But this time we've got it loaded with rum that the rats have brought us. We've got a Pyrate here, of course, who always likes the rum, being a rum rat. And we're going to say to you, friends, thank you so much for watching the Pirate Round. Thank you for... Oh, look at that. Now, Pi, come here. Drink all your rum, didn't you? There. I say to you, friends, thank you so much. Like, share, and subscribe. Take that cutlass you've got there and stab the subscribe button for our YouTube and Facebook sites. And we say to you now, you're hard.
It's left, you're hard. Rats infested ship.
Oh, rats infested everywhere.
I tell you what, you know what I'd do if I was shipwrecked? I'd be eating me a rat right now for drinking me rum.
Well, we've got a nice big bilge rat right there. So, folks, you might have noticed now that we've got our crew with us. And our crew consists of a various piratical types that hang around on our ship with the carrion crow. And we have first Aunt Barney with a fine brown hat with the skull and crossbones on it. She keeps a look over that treasure chest there, and the cutlass and the granados. And then we've got Bartholomew Rawbeards, who has a very fine hat, and who also looks over the treasure chest. And then we've got Bill G, our bilge rat. Now Bill G, of course, hangs out on top of the rum cask because he's a rum rat. And Bill G, get over there. Look out for the rum. Come on. There you go. All right. Now we also have Polly Pirate Parrot, who of course is a pirate parrot. We have a Pie, our other rum rat, who hangs out with us, and she has her own little sniping cannon that she's fond of. And then the newest member of our crew, Captain Redbeard.
Used to know him as Squatch.
Gunner's Mate Squatch he used to be. Now he's Captain Redbeard. He's got his own ship called the Orca de Lima. And of course, if you look on his hat, he's got his favorite animal there, the orca.
Right.
And he named his ship the Orca de Lima. He's Captain Redbeard, the Barefoot Pirate. Now, one of the advantages, Scarlet Raven, of having a whole bunch of rum rats on board is they bring us rum.
And whoa,
Look
I
at
said
this.
something about being shipwrecked.
Yes. Shipwrecked.
Lost in an island.
Lost at sea. So, that's of course an hailstorm.
Shipwrecked. Years
Ceased to be. That be an hailstorm song. Now,
We're fans of Hailstorm.
Yeah, this be Shipwreck, and it's from Brinley Gold, Mango Rum. And Shipwreck is the sort of stuff that's made in St. Kitts.
It's a very desserty type.
And it's a very desserty type rum. It says St. Kitts, West Indies. Rum with natural mango flavors and caramel color. 30% alcohol, so it's quite cool when it comes to the others.
No, we had another shipwreck that we did. They're spiced, which is a very good rum.
Yes,
and
very, very pleasurable.
They have vanilla, which we've not done yet.
Not
but
yet.
we've used a lot of it to make a vanilla rum cake.
Oh, we have, yeah,
Oh,
it's true.
Man, it was good. The cook on the ship vanilla rum cake.
Now, here we go with this. It says...
Now they also have a coffee flavor, which we've never tried.
Not yet.
We're not coffee fans, but we'll try it sometime.
So it says, our family began making rum years ago on the beautiful island of St. Kitts. We blend natural flavors and premium Caribbean rum for the smoothest rum you will ever taste. Our vanilla, coffee, mango, coconut, and shipwreck spice rums can all be sipped neat on the rocks or with your favorite mixer. Cheers, the Brinley family. Brinley Rum, Market Street Spirits. So, This is the mango flavor, and I can tell it's very sugary and stuff because the bottom of the bottle is sticky.
Yeah,
so it's sticky,
which is weird. There's floaties in there too.
And is there floaties?
Oh,
there are floaties in there. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Probably chunks of sugar or maybe some mango. Let's turn it upside down. Now it says it's got caramel color. Well, look at all the floaties in there. That's got to be the sugar.
The pulp from the mango.
Or it could be the pulp from the mango. It's true. I don't know why, in a sense, you would even put. I mean, they want to have something that's got color, but it's such a weak color. You'd think they would just leave it clear. You know, I don't know. So it's sort of odd. They've got their logo here, the Brinley.
It's almost like
Brinley Gold,
the Dutch East India.
Yeah,
not the the
East India Company.
East India Company,
Yep.
right? Not the Dutch.
Yeah, it's got their, and it's a little sticky for some reason. Typically, the shipwreck rums tend to be very desserty,
Let's see.
very sweet, very mellow, very smooth. So they're sort of a dessert type rum, and they're sort of easier to drink, more like a liqueur. Oh, there you go.
It's got a plastic cork.
It's got a plastic cork, but that's all right, as long as it's a cork and not a screw on. Let's have it pour a little bit here. Start breathing. When? Thank you. That's not very much. I'm going to pour me a little more there. I think I went a little too early. There we go. Oh, that's it. All right. That's at least so I
spin it.
not very much. So let me hold it up. Yeah, it's almost no color at all to that.
Yeah, it's almost like this.
Yeah, very, very pale.
Some bubblies.
So, let's see. Oh, you can smell the mango. There's
You can
ton of mango oil in that. You can smell it like crazy.
Oh yeah, heavy on the mango.
Mm-hmm.
You can smell the sweetness.
You smell the sweetness, and I smell other spices, but not much. I think it's really overpowered by the mango. That mango, you know, and if I hadn't had mango, you know, in a while, I wouldn't know what that smell was. I'd think it was sort of fruity.
It's definitely got that citrus.
Yeah, very citrusy. And I remember I did have mango one time, and I remember the flavor was so unusual and so notorious that I remember that flavor. And of course, you can get mango tea and mango flavored liqueurs and everything and stuff like that. It's very,
it's a very tropical fruit.
yeah, very tropical, very tropical smelling. Well, shall we get it? They're hard.
Bottoms up, down the hatch.
Bottoms up.
Hard.
Tastes like mango liquor. That's sweet.
It actually kind of takes the breath away.
Yeah, that's sweet, isn't it? Woo! Boy, that's sweet. Whew. Little overpowering.
Yeah, it'd be good in a mixer type drink.
Boy, I tell you, I think you'd have to cut that with something.
We're gonna have to figure out a drink to make with this. We'll have to call it something.
Yeah, straight up, folks. That's powerful. It's a little overpowering. That mango. I'm sure they use mango oil. Holy smokes, that's in there. That's strong.
Yeah. It almost took my breath away.
Yeah, it's powerful. Now you don't get
It's not
much.
that it burns.
You don't get much alcohol in there. I know it's rum and I know it's liquor. You get enough burn to know that there's some alcohol in there. But that mango flavor just like slaps you in the face, and the sugar.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like syrup. It's just, you know, with the sweetness, it's just so powerful. It's a little overwhelming, I think.
When you swish it around, you really get the mango. And you get a little bit of the burn.
Yeah, the smell, you know, of course, is very tropical, very fruity. Oh boy. Right off the top, it's like you just drank cough syrup.
Orange cough syrup.
Yeah, and then it runs back, and then you get a mango-y flavor, but it's very sweet. I would say too sweet.
Yeah.
I like drier rums, but I don't mind sweet rums. But this is almost like candy. It's just a little too sweet for me.
Yeah. I really can't say. You know,
I got to rinse that out a bit.
I'll have to figure out a drink to make with that.
Yeah.
I'm sure that Brinley Gold has recipes to use with that. But Boy, I don't know.
Here.
It's,
Why don't you hang for a second? I gotta clear my palate.
well, the captain's going to run off.
I'll be right back, folks.
Going to run up to the galley, I think, to get something. So, I'm just going to sit here for a moment, watch this fight play out. Behold, I think that'd be Blackbird's ship. It's a little bit far out to sea, but that is definitely Queen Anne's Revenge. You can see it flying the flag. It's a battle. Looks like he's going up against... no, it's not a galleon? Maybe it's a merchant ship, a fleet. So, got any good pirate jokes? I like pirate jokes. Send them to me. Email them to me. thepirateround@comcast.net. Also to mention, we've talked a few times that we wanted to do a Pirate of the Month, Pirate Crew of the Month. We've only had 2 of our crew send in their likeness and a little bit of their background. So we want to invite everyone to send that into the Pirate Round. That's THEPYRATEROUND at comcast.net. And if there's other episodes you want to see us do, please do so. Send us your suggestions. The captain has brought something back.
So, I'll finish this.
It took a lot.
I think it took too much.
My hand's sticky. Like I've been sucking on a...
It's like honey.
It's worse than honey.
Yeah.
It's like you had a peppermint candy and you stuck it in your mouth and... One for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, and Shahir.
Oh, God. Oh.
That's rough.
Oh, it's like I just drank cough syrup. Alright.
Oh. Oh.
It makes me want to spit.
Ooh.
Yeah. Rinse out our glasses, but here. I don't want to have it in there.
Yeah, we don't want. We're going to rinse out with the
Chili
little bit.
Mountain Red.
Save just a little bit though. Of course, we can always toast it in with
I guess
something.
we could something else, but
Yeah.
let's rinse that out a bit.
While we say yar har, River Pirate 13 and his crew say, I believe it's Shahir or Shariz or something like that.
Slanesh.
So, we'd probably be butchering your word, but we want to say Shahir or whatever it is you say.
Shannara. Alright.
Oh, no, my cable was sticky. The captain's sticky.
Yeah, well, you know, the rats will lick it up. Alright, I gotta
I'm
clear.
chewing the table to pieces.
I'm sorry, but I gotta clear my palate with something.
That's really kind of harsh.
Yeah.
That's really kind of harsh.
Let's clear our palate with something. You want to listen?
Yeah, I'll take a little bit of sip. It's sticky.
Yeah.
A rum that we've sampled before.
That'll clear our palates here a bit. You're hard.
Yar har.
There you go. Now, Scarlet Raven, what in the world would we give this?
Well, if you're a sugar diabetic, you wouldn't want to be drinking that. Of course, you probably wouldn't want to be drinking any rum at all.
No.
But, wow. You know, I love mango, and I love that flavor of mango. But this is just too much.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the worst rum in the world, so maybe a 2. Only because it's drinkable, and like some of the other rums that we've had that we've given like a 1 or 1.5. What was that rum that Captain Hunter brought us? Paint stripper rum.
Yeah. Well, he brought the
Military
military special.
special.
That was essentially just liquor, spirits.
Serpentine, jet fuel.
Yeah.
This is not jet fuel.
I do like the idea of them making flavored rums. and we did like the other Shipwrecked, and it
The
was fine.
vanilla, it was good, and this might be good if you made some kind of a cake or something with it.
Yeah, but the thing is, because it is so mango-y, you wouldn't want to use it for something unless you wanted to flavor it with mango.
Right.
You couldn't like make a rum cake, because I guarantee it would be a mango rum cake real
And
quick.
it wouldn't be a very good mango rum cake.
No, it would be an overly sweet mango rum cake right away.
Or even an orange cake, which would even be better.
That's too sweet for me.
Yes.
And I like dry rums, but I do like sweet drinks like iced tea and things that's got sugar in them. But I tell you what, I can't drink this. It's just too. We're gonna have to give it away or something. You know, it was a noble experiment when we tried it.
We saw it. We thought, well, Brinley Gold. We've
Yeah.
had the vanilla. We've had the spice.
Yeah.
And they're pretty good.
Yeah, they're good. Good enough.
The spice is actually the cut above.
Yeah.
Like I said, they have a coffee flavor, which we've seen. We are not coffee drinkers. We have drank coffee mead before.
Yeah, which is good. Which is very mellow. And it has a good coffee flavor. The flavor of the mango and the sweetness is so overwhelming. It's like it's just like a slap to the face. I gotta say.
I mean, you couldn't even suck on a mango candy.
No.
And I mean, that would be enjoyable. This is a little bit too harsh
Yeah.
because it's got the rum in it, but it's over the top.
And the thing is trying to mix it with something. Whatever you mix it with is going to taste like mango, no matter what.
I have to try and I'll experiment maybe with some Canadian Dry and some other stuff. Maybe a little lime in there to kind of cut back the mango. We'll have to see, but it may end up being given away to one of our
friends.
One of our friends who may enjoy it.
2 cannon blasts.
2 cannon blasts. Yes.
The only reason why I'm giving it 2 cannon blasts and not 1.5 is because it is a Brinley Gold and from St. Kitts.
Yeah.
I do like their other rums, and I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt that perhaps they just put too much sugar in this.
And this would not strip the paint off.
It's very mild alcohol-wise, but so sweet and so oily with the mango taste.
Oils, yes.
That you just can't get past that flavor. There's no subtlety. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. There's no subtlety in this flavor at all. It's just like a big slap in the face.
So those of you who are older in our age group would remember a drink that a lot of us had, Boone's Farm, Tickle Pink.
Yes.
I would take Tickle Pink over this.
Oh, yes. I mean, they had the wild apple,
right.
Boone's Farm, then they had the strawberry. And those were all so flavored so strongly.
We all used to drink all that before we were allowed to drink.
Yeah.
Or right when we were allowed to drink,
Yeah, we would take it, chug it, and people would make it and get sick and throw it up and never drink it ever again. It was just once was enough.
Yes, never touched it again.
So I got to tell you, for me, I don't really ever want to have to taste this again.
No.
If the Scarlet Raven wants to experiment with it, it's fine.
Maybe with mixed drinks, we'll play around with it.
No, you'll play around with it. I'm not going to play around with it.
What do I have, a rat in my pocket?
Yes. Yes. You'll play around with it. I don't want to ever see this or taste this again. So I would say 2. The only reason I'm giving it 2 cannon blasts and not 1.5 is because it is from Brinley Gold.
Look at that. I have a rat.
You got a rat in your pocket. There you go. And that's it, folks. I cannot recommend this. It's too strong. Even to someone who likes tropical fruit flavor, it's too strong. Yeah. It's just so sweet and overwhelming.
Man, I tell you what, if you got drunk off that, you would be sick as a dog.
You would. I think when you throw it up, you would swear off drinking for the rest of your life, and you'd just be the end of it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but that's pretty much what would happen.
Wow, I can kind of feel it.
I can too. I can taste it in the back of my throat. It's just horrible. So let's smooth it out here in a bit.
I've got a little bit of Bartholomew Roberts Pyrate punch here in my.
Good.
Do you have any left?
I've got a little left. Let's empty her out. Let's clear our throats with this Jamaican Mountain Red.
Now that's a good drink, Bartholomew Roberts Pyrate punch. As you've seen us talk about Black Bartholomew Roberts Pyrate punch in the past, you take 2 shots of your favorite rum. That's 2. You take 4 shots, 4 of R.K. Newton's blueberry pomegranate juice, which is really good. It's organic. And then you take 5 shots.
5 or 6.
Well, it's really about 5. It might be a little bit over, but 5 of Canadian dry ginger ale.
That's true.
Half of a lime squeezed. A little pulp in mine, no pulp in his. Stir it up.
Ice. Lots of ice.
It is so smooth. It is so good. Today's Bartholomew Roberts Party Punch was made with
Pyrate rum.
Pyrate
Very
rum.
good mixing it.
Right. Because it gives a little bit of the salty.
It does.
But
So-
I would never
Never use that. No. So remember, folks, 2, 4, 5, half, and lots of ice. Squeezed with lots of ice. So, folks, thank you so much for watching this episode of the Pirate Round. Sorry I had to be absent for a second, but I had to go clear my palate with a little bit of this Diplomatico.
It's okay. I was just blethering on about the fight here between Queen Anne's Revenge and this merchant ship down here.
Whenever I want to clear my palate, I usually grab a little Diplomatico because it's a nice, fine, dry sort of rum. I can
You know, and if you've
always
got
recommend
a
it.
cough, that's a good one to drink.
It does. It clears the throat good. It clears that part of your
Sometimes
throat.
when I'm
you know,
the captain will tell me, Scarlet, go drink a shot of rum
Ah.
because of I'm coughing and
You get a lot of phlegm
I
and
get a lot
stuff.
of phlegm.
It sort of
And it's
clears
not
the
that I've
throat.
got this plague that's going around, this COVID-19 or anything. We both have a lot of problems with sinuses,
True.
especially this time of year when the plants
True.
start popping out and going crazy. And even on board the ship, we keep some plants.
We do.
But that's a good one to drink if you need to clear your palate.
It is. It is. I can recommend it. So, folks, thank you so much for watching this episode of the Pirate Round. I be Captain Scout, was of course this would be the Scarlet Raven aboard
Be the
the
love
Carrion
of my
Crow.
life.
She be the love of my life. And folks, during these times of troubles, I want you everyone to remain calm, try not to panic, and try to remain strong. And remember, we're all in this together. There ain't nobody here getting out of this smelling like a rose, folks. We got to get through it somehow, and we got to make it.
Right, to keep a fathom's distance, not that
Yeah.
because we live in the same ship,
That's
so it's
true.
hard to do.
That's no point. We sleep in the same bed,
A
folks.
lot
so-
of events have been cancelled.
They have.
Now, as far as I know, the International Pirate Rendezvous in Zopik, Sweden, or Zopik, Germany, excuse me, August 7th, 8th, and 9th has not been cancelled yet. We have not heard about the Northwest Pirate Fest near Lacey, Washington. We were planning on going out there, but we've decided to not visit that this year, only because we are kind of getting into that demographic of.
we are.
So,
And,
we don't want to bring it back here to our home.
Washington State, folks, being, of course, one of the epicenters.
Right.
We
And
thought
we
we
love
would err on the
Washington.
side
We
of
wanted to go.
caution.
We were planning on spending a lot of time visiting our
Yeah.
friends. Kirsten, we hope
Yes.
you're well out there in Oregon way.
Yeah,
And we
we're
hope
thinking
that
about you, Kirsten. We're thinking about you, John, and John
John Holman and Tina.
and Tina. We're thinking about you, folks. Hoping that you're well.
We don't know if we had been planning. Excuse me, there. We had been planning on doing the Colorado Medieval Fest, which is not really a medieval fest. It's happening at the end of May. We haven't heard if it's been canceled yet. We're hoping not, but we'll wait and see.
We'll wait and
Many
see
other
on that.
festivals.
So we'll have to see, folks.
If you really want to come to a Pirate Fest, and if everything is said and done by then, there's the Northwest Pirate Fest, which is a fun, free event.
North Glen.
North Glen, not Northwest. North
Glen
Glen
Pirate Fest in North Glen,
Colorado, which is in September.
True.
It's a free event. They had about 10 to
Quite
15,000
nice.
people.
Yes,
I think
it's
we're
quite
going to try and be there again this
I
year.
hope
So, we hope that you're weathering this storm and this plague, and you're staying healthy. Keep your smarts about you.
Yes, true.
Don't panic.
Yeah. And so, folks, like, share, and subscribe. We do appreciate every one of our friends all over the world. We've got some folks in Australia, and China, and France, and Canada, and
Germany,
New Zealand, and all over the world. We really do appreciate folks for being our friends, and thank you so much for supporting us. And so we say to you now.
Quickie, Louis G, who posts, who's a subscriber on the YouTube channel, said that we're funny. We thank you for that. We try to keep a little bit of humor, not always.
You got to have a bit of humor.
You got to have a bit of humor.
That's
He's waiting for the next episodes. He likes the long episodes. We're glad you enjoy them. Please be like Louis and like, share, and subscribe.
True.
And you know, the Facebook site. I think we've got about 300 and so I can't even remember 300 and plus 350, 360.
Yeah, it's about that much. That's great.
Only
That's
70
very,
or
very
80 on the YouTube. We do have a Patreon site, so if you do want to help us out, not that we would, you know, we would be using the Patreon site to probably buy more rum. We just actually ordered a bunch of rum online because we can't find it. So you'll be seeing some new rums that we can't even find in our local area.
Folks, I have to say, our show is completely non-profit. We don't make any money off this at all. Not a single cent.
A lot of the things that we've done, like the trading cards, were out of our own pockets.
Yeah, that's all out of our own
Some
pockets.
of the giveaways.
We do this because we love the legend and the lore and the time period, and we love the piratical way, and that's why we do it.
Interesting, this pirate is kind of fun.
It is quite fun. And if you support our Patreon account, it will probably go to purchasing more unusual rums that we can sample on our show.
And if we ever got enough, maybe traveling and doing other shows. We also are planning on ordering some T-shirts. If you go onto our Facebook site, you will see our T-shirts that we have. It's got our logo that Captain Turner did with the Red Raven. I designed it, and he actually improved upon it.
Yes.
The Raven upon the skull with the cross cutlasses.
Yeah.
And it says the pirate round. It says the only life that mattered, and then it has some names of those pirates who sailed.
The various pirates who sailed the pirate.
Not all of them. There's a lot
but
of
some.
them, but some of them.
And I will say that if we do T-shirts, folks, that money will be sent back into our actual show here, purchasing more unusual rums for us to taste.
Giveaways.
Or perhaps giveaways. So, folks, be strong, be true to yourself. We care about all of you. Be careful now. We care about all our people who watch us.
Friends near and far.
Friends near and far, and we do this for you. And we say, your hearts will say,
Yahar and Shahir.
and Shinar.
Shinar.